guys, welcome to Angel Whispers, Vanessa here speaking, and today we have another pick a card reading, and this is what is their karma for hurting you. This is requested to me by Saint Michael and Saint Gabriel the Archangel, because during this week, it's gonna be an intense week for those people that create chaos and conflict on other people's lives. And before Christmas, they say, and even after Christmas ends, these people will be guided on towards the light, towards their future, because God wants them to change and God doesn't want them to carry the old baggages that they had in the past. And past is past, the angels say. God can forgive, and in order for you to remove this pain in your heart of what these people have caused to you, you need to forgive, the angels say. Study forgiveness, they tell me, and know that some people created this mess because they are not listening to God, they tell me, or could be during those times they are low-key. Because the angels say, remember what you have become or what you are before, because they say that even though right now you're rising from the ashes, right, it doesn't mean that you are a perfect person. Before you rise from the ashes, you've been low-key before like them. So be understanding towards these people that are hurtful. They haven't been awakened yet. And trust the divine that one day they can change, okay? And though some people may say that other people don't change, etc., they told me that just don't create assumptions, they tell me. Because you don't know what the future can bring. And miracles do happen, yes. But yet the angels say to me, still, some people are undecisive, though they have seen the signs, they have seen the karma, what happened to them, etc. They're still not changing. And let the divine do the trick, the angels say. Don't force people to change, because one day they will change. If only they learn how to listen, if only they know how to see their flaws. Because some people, they hate looking at the mirror. So that's another reason why bad karma happens, because the divine will force them to look in the mirror. And by us looking at the mirror of what we used to be, that will help us to forgive others, reminding us that we are not perfect as human beings. That all the time we do good things on earth, sometimes we tend to hurt others. And is there anything else? They tell me that truth will reveal itself, the true colors, the true nature of each and every one of us whom is speaking the truth versus someone who's lying or manipulative. People will be awakened before the Christmas ends, they say. It is to bring justice to those who have been hurt, and it's also for the forgiveness of sins during the Christmas season. As angels say, 2021 is a fresh start, it's a breath of fresh air towards those who have suffered a lot. And if ever you suffered a lot during 2020, even years before, they tell me that you will get out of the tunnel. But you really have to change. You really have to do something to be successful in your life. If people are creating your downfall, then it's now time for you to see yourself as an achiever without these individuals that keeps on hurting you. Because in some cases, let's say we are too dependent over someone who is providing for us, but that someone keeps on hurting us because they know that you're using them, because they know that by their money, by their power, they can manipulate to destroy you. Then why not on yourself provide for yourself? Things can change if you will start to change. Okay, that's the best solution. It's not always that we will lie in bed, we will always cry, etc. Because on our end, we should be making an action. Nothing will happen if we're just letting things happen, if we're not making any move. The angels say, remember the saying, it was Tagalog, okay, I will share. Nasa Diyos ang awa, nasa tao ang gawa. Which means, God is pitying on us. Okay? But, if God pity on us, then God is watching over us. That's what God can do for you. And on our end, we should make the action. Because despite of all these things that had happened to us, we are given blessings. And all we need to do is see them and use it as tool to help ourselves. God never forgotten us. Each and every one of us has a talent, has a skill. Okay? God will never let us not to survive in this world. Even let's say those whom are born, have disabilities, they still have a skill. Because some people that has disability, they still can work, right? And some of them are even motivators. Okay? So, what you need to do is to stand up on your 2 feet. Is know your strength, because you have that strength within you. Even the special children, they have this skill of, they're good at arts. To be honest, I observe. And some of them are even earning money by their gifts. So even simple things, simple people can do something. And you can provide for yourself. Okay, so just listen to yourself. Don't be someone who is putting yourself down. It's not healthy. Especially if people are putting you down, you need to stand up. You need to show them that you can help yourself. Like you can live without them, because the more that they are seeing you as a dependent person towards them, the more that they will manipulate you, the more that they will hurt you, because they see you as a weak person. Some people are like that. They are competitive, but I know that most of you guys are not competitive. You're just trying to survive in this world. And this world is actually teaching us to survive. And that's the main reason why some, let's say, good people, right? Because they are not competitive. They're just, going in with the flow. People see that as a weakness. People will bully you if they see you as a weak person. And it's just teaching you to stand in your own 2 feet. If you know that you're being bullied because you're so dependent, then stand on your own 2 feet. Okay? Help yourself. Not because you want to show this. No, don't have that intention, guys. Okay? Because I will tell you, if you have bad intentions, like example, you want to go abroad and work so that you will show these people that, you will become rich and so forth. Don't do that. Okay? Help yourself. Okay? And be there, or work hard, not to brag. Work hard for yourself, so that you won't be bullied anymore, so that no one will hurt you. Okay, just leave the negative people behind and learn to forgive, because in some cases they are not understanding what they're doing. For some of them, they could be envious, or they could be someone whom, let's say, they just want someone to bully. That can be. Don't worry, they will learn their lessons. They tell me one day. They will realize it. They will ask for forgiveness to God, if not to you. Just, let go. Just forgive. And let it be. And just don't remember what they did to you. Because sometimes, because they hurt you, it pushes you to be a better person. Just take the positivity of it, not always the negative side. Okay? And continue on being a good person. And don't be hurtful just because people hurt you. Just pray for them that one day they may change, one day they may understand that they are hurting others. Okay, so that they will not do that to other people as well. That's what I'm gonna suggest. So, is there anything else? They say that's it. So anyway, we got 8 paths here. Number 1 is the Queen of Cups. Number 2, King of Swords. Number 3 is the Two of Pentacles. Number 4, Page of Swords. Number 5, the Hangman. I don't know why it says the Awakened Man. Okay. And number 6, the Magician. Number 7, the High Priestess. And number 8, the Wheel of Fortune. Choose wisely, don't base it on your ego or else it may not resonate, and let the pile call on to you. But if no pile is calling in, don't force yourself. Probably during this period, it hasn't been decided what will happen to them, because as I told you, shifts can happen. And it reminds me actually of the gospel today. During this day that I created this video on December 7th, 2020. And the gospel today is about Jesus healing a paralyzed man, which was helped by people to reach Jesus. So what happened is that Jesus first tell that, the guy has been forgiven for all the things that he has done. And then people question why Jesus said so, because a lot of people are doubting him and telling him, believing that he's not the Son of God. That's what they believe in. That's why they criticize Jesus. And Jesus say that it's better to say that rather than tell this man to just leave and carry his belongings. Okay, and they say actually those things because they don't understand what they're saying. It's like people who hurt you. They don't understand how hurting they are. Especially those people that always think that they're always right. Right? That's why you have to forgive. You also came to that point wherein you did something wrong. Because in the beginning, you're not someone that's high vibrational. When you came in this world, you're like them. And the experience says, is lessons, okay? And if they hurt you and you don't deserve that, the angels say that one day you will understand why it happened to you. Not all the time that bad things happen to you because you deserve it. Sometimes it's teaching us to be strong. Just like what I say to you guys. Like if people see you as a weak person, some bullies will do something nasty. And all you need to do is stand for yourself and believe in yourself. Be your own best friend. Because if you're not gonna do that, how can your life will change? How can they even respect you if you yourself can't even respect yourself? You keep on letting them do as they will. Right? Because some people bully because they think you're too dependent on them. So let them be. Because once that you're out of the picture, they cannot harm you anymore, to be honest with you. So they will need to try to gather some people to harm. Let them be. Okay. So is there anything else? They say that's it. So about that paralyzed person, okay, remember that Jesus say that your sins have been forgiven. Actually, some people don't receive their bad karma, especially if they become a good person. They say sorry to you, they admit their mistakes, their sins will be forgiven. And I know that some people are angry, especially if the person didn't receive bad karma. Don't be like that, you know. Would you want to have a bad karma when you do something wrong right away? Of course not, right? As long as you forgive, as long as you see your flaws, your mistakes, you will be forgiven by God. God will pity you. Okay, God will pity this person who admit their mistakes, who have their guts to say sorry to you, apologize for what they've done, admit their mistakes, because it takes a real gut to say sorry, to apologize. Not all people can do that. It takes courage to do that. It's hard to say sorry than say thank you. Because who will admit their mistakes? Let me ask you, who will admit their mistakes? No one, at first. Right? It's very rare for someone who will admit their mistakes when they did it. And yeah, in this prideful place, we must learn how to be humble. We must learn how to forgive. We must learn how to say sorry. Because if you're a forgiving person, if you say sorry, apologize for your mistakes as well to the divine, admit that you're wrong, then you won't carry that burden in your heart forever. To be honest, it's very difficult. You know, if you're a silent person and you're not really saying who hurt you and so forth, you just let it be. Okay? It's very difficult. Like you're always angry, you're always grumpy. Actually, the best solution, I guess, is to invest on buying a punching bag. Because if you don't release that, to be honest with you, you might end up as a spendaholic, or you might have a tendency to buy things to make you happy, and being unhealthy. Really depends on how you handle yourself, on how you make yourself happy. Because remember that, you know, material things can make us happy. It will just make us happy on that day. But, you know, when time's passed, it will not make us happy or bring joy to our life. Especially if we don't really need it, or especially if we don't really use that in a daily basis. Right? So, what I can say, guys, okay, sometimes we feel sad and lonely because we have this grudge in our hearts. Okay, especially if you encounter a lot of difficult situations. And sometimes you realize that you really want to get out, you really want to go to nature, etc. But it's not enough. Sometimes you have to shout it out inside of you. You have to sometimes, yeah, sometimes, because the anger, the pain inside of us is devastating. It's a negative energy, remember? So that's why I will suggest, try to go to the gym and punch a punching bag. That's what I'm gonna suggest. Instead of hurting others because of your difficulty inside of you. Okay? Because to be honest, those innocent people, they don't really speak what happened to them. They rather keep those things to themselves. But it's really difficult if it will be a lot. It will be overwhelming, to be honest. That's why, you know, some kind people has a tendency to kill someone. It's because they have been through a lot. Right? and they haven't mended themselves. So the best solution is to find a way to get this anger and pain away from our hearts. Always pray to God to make you at peace. Okay, it reminds me of the reading yesterday, because it's Sunday yesterday. Actually, the candle that they lighted for the Lent season is about peace. Okay, so before we receive God, you should be at peace. And remember that God can't communicate to you if you have a blockage in your heart. And that blockage is about our grudges. Okay, and yeah. Oh dear, I didn't notice that my camera is roaming around. Alright. That's what I'm gonna suggest, guys, is to learn to forgive. Learn to be at peace in your heart. Learn to remove the grudge in your heart in a good way, and not into self-harm. Self-harm can also be shopping. You might end up being shopaholic, or you might end up being addicted to, let's say, alcohol. Whatever, it's negative. So try to be more positive in handling your grudges within. You need to forgive. You need to punch a punching bag, they say, just to release your anger. Okay, that's what I'm gonna suggest. Okay, and cleanse us punching bag after, they tell me. You have to sage that, because of course there's negative energy there out of your anger. It's better that way, because some people has a tendency to hurt others, to manipulate people, because they have hurt within. That's another reason why people hurt others, because they have been through a lot, and they want others to feel the same way. That's why they say, remember what Jesus said before he passed away, like, Father, forgive them, for they don't know what they're doing. I always remember that. And to be honest, it makes me cry. Because not all who hurt you knows what they're doing. Especially those people who think that they're always right, even though they are wrong. Some people are abusive of their power, that they forgot to see themselves, or they are blinded by their power, that they hurt people. Most masculines do that, the angels say, because masculines are so dominant, right? Some of them, and they abuse that power. That's why a lot of people become battered wife, or they are raped in the end by these masculines. I don't know why I sense that, but I just hope that things will shift for them. I just hope that they may change. Is there anything else? They say if you got raped by certain individuals in the past, learn to forgive them, for they don't know what they are doing. And try to cleanse yourself, especially your sensitive area, because some of you still carry the grudge. You still carry their energy within you. So you have to cleanse your sacral chakra. And always pray to God that you may forgive and you may forget whatever they've done. Because I know that it's traumatic. Okay? And learn to talk to a counselor if you really need help, if you really want to remove this negativity in you. It takes a lot of time, guys. Don't be harsh to yourself. It's hard to heal, especially if you're hurt within, in emotional basis. Okay? And mental health issue is not a joke. Okay? So try to uplift yourself. Try to help yourself, heal yourself, for the sake of yourself. Okay, so you may have a brighter future ahead of you. Okay, so is there anything else? They say that's it. So anyway, just pause the video, guys, if you're not yet ready, and I'll proceed now with number 1. Hi guys, to those who chose number 1, which is the Queen of Cups, here is your reading. So let's see. What is the karma of your person? Number 1. I strongly feel like you feel very hesitant. I don't know why, and this wanna turn in either way. Let's see why I feel uneasiness with your energy. Now this is the overall energy. No, not energy theme. Sorry guys. Flexible, time to go, and as well as between worlds. We'll check with your other cards to gain more details. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so we may know. What is the karma of the person of number 1 for hurting them? I feel like the betrayal happened because they don't know what to do. I feel like with their life in general, they don't know where they are heading. There's someone who is undecisive. I feel like they didn't see your worth, number 1. When they are with you, I feel like they are into sexual intercourse only. I feel like you could be dealing with somebody that has sex addiction. That's what I see. And that's why I feel like they really want a partner that's good in bed. That's the one thing that they want. But I don't really feel, number 1, that you are on the same page. You're a different person. You're more logical. You're more practical. And this person is not really vibing with you. So obviously this is your ex, okay? That is karmic, and I feel like they are very low-key. You're more actually in a high vibe than this person, and you know what to do is to just let it be. And you now realize that you're not deserving of them. You now know your worth, which is really nice, okay? Could be before you didn't see that. I really feel like by this relationship you gain a lot of knowledge and wisdom, and I feel like it's now time for you to move on to the next chapter, because I strongly feel, number 1, that you're someone that is in the middle, okay? You're about to cross that bridge towards the calmer waters, because I feel like you are independent, you're on your own, and you're on the right track in terms of your career, which is really nice, number 1. And the only thing that is missing is obviously love life, okay? That's what I see so far. And it's really up to you if you're hurting still and you're undecisive whether or not you will try for another relationship or not. Because some of you, yes, I sense that you're hesitant. Why? Because you don't want to be involved in another relationship. That's kind of vibe that I feel for some of you. Not all, just take what resonates, okay? And they respect that. They respect your decision making, but they're just saying to you that if you're somebody who's not hesitant anymore, who's just willing to give, to provide for others, or someone that is just going in with the flow of God, because the angels say, you cannot, force things to happen. Okay, you cannot do that because we have Akashic records in heaven. I know that some people can destroy the record, can be a rebellious person against what is written, because some people has a tendency to do that. And they don't really suggest people to destroy their calling, because no matter what you do, you're still coming back towards it, because that is what your soul wants to do in this world. How can you destroy that? And that's the reason why they're asking you to try to open your hand. Try not to do this, like hold a grudge and say, I will never love again. They understand how deeply you're hurt. Take some time to heal that. It's not really good to keep grudges, to be honest with you. I hope that you listen to my intro, because there I advise some people there on how to remove grudges, on how to heal, how to forgive. Okay, you must move on. What if you're really meant to be with somebody else? And you might miss that opportunity, number 1. Let's see with your tarot, angels and guides. Please provide guidance for the cards so we may know what is the karma of the person of number 1 for hurting them. Is that good to keep that grudge? Stay grounded, they say, and past is past. Move on. I sense a lot of regrets with this person. They will lose a lot of people in their life, especially you. You are their significant half, to be honest with you, because you're triggering them to be a better person. Because whomever that you're dealing with in the past, they are really undecisive. They didn't see your worth. They didn't see the blessing until it was gone, kind of vibe. Now, this is the overall energy that's affecting the reading. And what is the outcome? This person could have left you in the cold, could have cheated on you, lied on you, post something nasty in social media. That's also what they've done to hide their naughtiness or whatever they've done to you. Actually, the Emperor wanna turn it upright, but let's see later, okay, if they want to turn it, okay? I'm gonna clarify the cards. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so we may know what's behind the cards presented here. Please help us clarify so we may be able to understand. Another, they tell me, I don't know why I sense gift giving. Probably you're someone whom has I feel like you love to give to this person. You're a sweet person. You could be writing them songs, letters. You're very sweet and kind and nurturing to them. And that's why you are a great loss for this person. Because they lost someone whom is a good person and now they regret it. I feel like this, for some of you, it already happened years ago or months, let's say. Like now you're just trying to move on because it's already over. It's already been done. And you have to move on. I really feel like when I shuffle the cards, I felt my heart skip a bit or kind of very deep pain, like there's a hole in your heart that is not yet healed. And yeah, take some time to heal. And if you want to heal, guys, I always suggest that you need to pray, because prayers can move mountains and it can help you to remove grudges in your heart. Because also, if you have that pain, remember to remove that pain by crying it all out. Or let's say go to a gym and punch a punching bag if you're angry within you, because you really have to get that out. Because what happens if you insert all that anger inside of you like this, and if it overflows, what will happen to you? Okay? It's not really good to hold grudges. That's what I'm gonna say. Now, this is the overall energy that's affecting the reading. So I feel like you guys, you're involved in a deep connection level with this person. I feel like you love each other and you nurture them. But suddenly, I feel like out of nowhere, you never expect that your person will cheat on you, will lie on you. Because the bond is there and you really love this person. And yet, I feel like you wasn't able to stop it from happening, because could be they ghosted you suddenly, out of nowhere. Yes, you didn't see it, you didn't see the signs, it just happened all of a sudden. That's overall energy. So obviously, it's not a successful relationship, okay? And the reason why they left you, I don't really feel like it's your fault, because based on your energy, your love is deep, okay? You know how to love this person, you know how to treat them well, and there's no real reason why they left. To be honest, they don't really have the reason. They're just not thinking it straight. They're not thinking of the blessings. They just leave. which is really sad. And I feel like you argue with this person, you're so upset that they turn your world upside down, and you want to really know, you want to have closure. At first, in the beginning, you could be very defensive and demanding for answers, and I feel like your person could have blocked you, could have just left you like this, okay? And I'm sensing like you're someone who's really loyal, and you expect your partner to be the same way as you are, okay? But I feel like the divine is also sharing to you some insights that this is a spilled milk. You still have this 3 of Cups, okay, at your back. I really feel like once that you get over this, number one, you will find a new person. I feel like whomever the new person is, this is not an aggressive individual. I feel like this person will nurture you. I feel like will be loyal to you even. Both of you vibrates the same way. So after this turmoil, number one, that is when you will meet your future spouse. Okay, if you will give it a chance, because they really don't want you to have this kind of vibe wherein you will get rid of all your suitors. Let go of it, okay? So you may find this real partner. And I feel like right now what's happening to you, I think that a good karma that you will have, especially if you're giving towards this person, you will have abundance and wealth and money coming in without you expecting it to happen. It will just come naturally, and they're just asking you to focus on your career. And I feel like the person, your ex, okay, that hurt you, I feel like they will see that you have a lot of abundance and wealth, and they might come again to you to steal your money or to try to persuade you to choose them once again. But if ever the case situation is that your ex is coming back, I don't really feel like you want them back. I feel like you're really tired of them or tired of the games. Just ignore them. Just be welcoming towards a new person that's coming in your way. Because the karma that this person will get, I feel like they will see you with someone else. That's their karma. I feel like they will see you as someone whom not to care about them anymore. I feel like if ever you're somebody who really helped them when they are in need, I'm sensing like you won't be there for them anymore. You will not help them. You will not reach out even though you know that they are like this. I feel like your person is demanding in nature as well. Like they want your energy. They want everything with you. I feel like they could be energy vampires. They could be abusive towards you with regards to attention. But what I gonna say is that the karma that this person will have is that they will have a lot of tower moments. Okay, I really feel like they will be in debt, especially if they use you for money. That's also what I get here. And I feel like you will not love them anymore. You'll be able to move on, that you don't want them back. And then as a result, you could be dating someone else in the future. And they will see that. Okay, but they can't come towards you. I feel like the divine will pin them down to the point that they can't destroy your relationship with a new person, because I feel like they could be plotting to destroy the connection, but it will not work. The divine will pin them down. So if you're afraid that you have an ex that's lurking around, no, this person can't touch your new person. So work on releasing the pain in your heart, because you have a tendency not to be a giving person. You have a tendency to change from a giving to a cold-hearted person. Yes, release that burden of the past and work on towards releasing that grudge. Then the next card is the Ace of Swords. So if ever they post something nasty in social media, that you're the one who left them, you're the one who's cold-hearted, whatever they post, that is a lie. Okay? Truth will come forth if they say that you are the one who used them for money, people will be aware that they always have money issues. They are always in debt. They are not as good as you are. They're not on their high horse, okay? And people will discover that your person is the one who left you in the cold and you're the good person. So, truth be told is one of their karma. Like, people will not believe in them because people will see them as a liar. So what will happen to them? They will be left in the cold. No one will listen to them anymore. First outcome that we got is the devil reverse. Obviously, you will get out of this toxic energy of your person. So if you're someone, let's say you have a deep soul connection with whomever this is, like there's telepathic communication, you can seem to cut the cords, you will be able to release yourself. Because I feel like you're not really vibing with them, and to be honest, you're not meant to be together. You're even though let's say you are married, but no, you will be released from them. If ever there's marriage involved, I feel like that will be over. You guys will be divorced, okay, in the future. So the next outcome is a Ten of Pentacles. So I feel like misfortune will happen in their life, in terms of money. While you, on the other hand, you have the Four of Wands. If ever you want money, I feel like you will have it. And if you want a family, I think you will have it. Because with the Four of Wands, it's something that's stable, and it also reminds me of home. Okay, 4 is also a number of home, foundation. I really feel like you will form a home with someone. Not this person, but someone else. While them, on the other hand, if ever they chose someone else over you, what will happen to their relationship? What they thought was stable will be gone. It's not a stable connection at all. The next outcome is the Emperor reverse. So I feel like you could be someone that's meant to be a star. You're meant to be an emperor or empress. So you will rise from the ashes, while this person, I feel like they will experience the same pain like the way that they caused you. Because I feel like when they destroyed your heart, they make your world upside down. Like could be for some of you wasn't able to work for many days, okay, because you're trying to recover from the pain. So they will experience that downfall, okay, and they will experience it when you finally move on from them and you're not even looking at these people because you're busy with your own life, with your own career. The angels say you're career driven during those time. You could be popular, you could be a star. If you're not into those things, you could just be earning a lot of money on your own. Okay, and you accelerated. You rise from the ashes like a phoenix. You'll be able to recover. You will make it, number one. Because I believe for some of you, you haven't healed yet. And you will see yourself like this as time goes by. Just don't be harsh to yourself because it takes time to heal that pain in your heart. So yeah, they're the one who caused your downfall. For some of you, this could be a person, let's say a manipulative person. They've tried to play mind games on you. They try to destroy your heart. They always is a cause of problems or tower moments. I feel like since you are in a relationship, you never thought that they are doing this to you. So what will happen if ever they did this to you, okay? Just like what resonates. What will happen to them? They will have a partner who will treat them the same way, who will play mind games, who will manipulate them, who will steal their joy, steal their money, whatever they've done to you. They will experience the same thing, and they will not see it coming. Because they trust this person, because they thought that is the one, because they are in a relationship. So they will encounter a karmic partner. that will mirror how they treated you. So I feel like, so that they may apologize, they say to the divine. Let's say what else with this charm. So I just let the angels pick the charm and direct my hand towards those. Okay, so anyway, here are your charms. So unfortunately for your person, they might have a hard time to let go of the karmic. They will be with a karmic, but this is not a healthy relationship because they will be played by that karmic, and this person is very dominant over them, and they have to treat this person as their queen or their king. And to be honest, they will be like a servant to this person. And I'm sensing here that you will have a new person, to be honest with you, but it's really up to you. I feel like this will be unexpected, that you will find a person that's really matches your vibe. And I have a feeling that whomever you're gonna date, this person, I feel like, is somebody who will be honest to you. Like, it's safe for you to be an open book. But I really feel like most of you, number one, you could be an introvert. You're not really showing your cards. Honestly, you're hiding your feelings towards your new person, but I feel like it's safe because based on your reading, your next person will be someone who vibes like you are, who will treat you well, who is loyal to you and nurturing as well. Both of you is a good match, the angels say, and you will ended up being, I feel like, popular. I don't know. Probably this person is as well popular like you. You guys are so vibrant, I feel. Like on the same field for some of you. So anyway, if you're an influencer, this person could be also an influencer. I really strongly feel like if you're famous, they are too. They mirror who you are. That's what your next person is, okay? That's why it's important for you to know who you are so you may know who is your person. Okay, that's really meant for you. Anyway, long explanation. So here are your other cards. So your person obviously put you inside a maze of a never-ending story of sadness, betrayal. And I'm sensing like despite of you knowing their flaws, you still accept them because some of you thought that they have these childhood issues, okay? That they need to overcome. So in your behalf, I feel like you treat them well because you pity them. You have a good loving heart, but in the end, they made you feel this way. They made you feel stuck. They made you feel unhappy or unworthy. And I'm sensing like for some of you, this person could have gossip about you after them breaking your heart so that people will hate you for breaking their heart. I feel like they just don't want others to see them in a bad way. They could be saying to people that you're the one who didn't treat them well, you're the one who walked away, etc. When all honesty is that you're the one who's a nurturer here. And you are the one who was left in the cold. So what will happen to them? Obviously, whatever they've done to you will happen to them too. Alright? And I feel like this person is demanding of you, of your energy, of your time, money, and effort. If ever this person will come back to you, the divine will protect your money, your abundance, because you work hard for it. Okay? So the good karma that will come in your way is obviously you being abundant, you being protected by heaven from this person, because obviously they are still nasty or evil. They play mind games and they try to control your life, but it's not gonna work anymore. So with this in either way, what will happen to them? The karma will strike their heart, Because a person that they will end up with is somebody that they really have a crush on. They're fiery, they're in love with that person, and it's a passionate connection. And from the passionate connection, it will grow cold. That's their karma. While you, on the other hand, you will have a lot of opportunities in terms of career. You will have money, you will be popular, rich, and so ever. While this person, on the other hand, they won't have what you have. And I feel like, yes, you guys are left in the cold. So same goes with your person. Though you see them with someone now, one day they will be like this. They will be left in the cold. And if ever they destroyed your name upon hurting you, same goes will happen to them. Their person will make others hate them, just like what they've done to you. In the beginning, they will never know that this person will lie, etc. But in the end, they will discover that people are not wanting them because their person is, gossiping badly about them. So the angels say that they will just waste a lot of time with the wrong person. So some of them might ended up being single for the rest of their life. And this is in either way. I have a feeling here that they're taking their sweet time in this life. Okay, they're not really thinking of the future. They are so indecisive. So what will happen is just they're just gonna waste their time. They could be a person that's too focused in love life to the point that they forgot to focus on their career. That's what's gonna happen. So it will keep them stuck. Because I feel like they're not that focused in career. They're too focused on love life. So what will happen to them? Okay, they are like the grasshoppers in the story of the ant and the grasshopper, which is the ant save a lot of things for the calamity, while the grasshopper is just hopping around, enjoying life, not saving anything. So what happened when the famine came? The grasshopper don't have anything. So yeah, they wasted their time for the one that is with them, for the love connection that didn't work. So they will lose their patience, they say, in terms of love connection, and they may ended up not having any partner anymore because they wasted a lot of energy, time, effort, and money to the last person that they will have in this lifetime. Now, this is the theme. So what will happen to you? Number one, obviously, you'll be able to choose someone else, okay? Just be open for possibilities. Don't destroy your heart. Don't be fooled of what happened to your past, because past is past. You really need to let go of the grudges, everything from the past, so you'll be able to breathe fresh air. So you'll be able to move on. And you'll be able to find the love of your life. I feel like if ever you chose to marry one day, this person is abundant, is rich, and this person will help you. Supportive energy is what I feel. Like they don't wish your downfall. You guys will have a great chemistry together, and I feel like what will happen to your person, the bad karma that will happen, their partner will leave them. Okay, because this person, I see the crown here, the one that they dated, who wants everyone to treat them like a queen or a king. A very arrogant person, narcissist. And this person will not even care about your person, will just leave them hanging. And them, on the other hand, they will be very lonely about it. Because they give this person their world. Now, anyway, you got this card. This is in either way. So this is you, according to the angels. Like, you're a loving person. You're a caring, giving. And this is in either way because it's really up to you. If you want to stay the same or you will remain stuck, unforgiving, and not wanting to open up your heart again. You can be what you are before. Just remember to remove the grudge of the past. Don't let it affect you in the future. That's what they gonna suggest. So this is the advice. So you gotta allow yourself to receive. So as I told you, you will have a new love coming in, and it will only be provided for you if you will be receptive towards it. So open your heart once again, because there's a chance for you to have the one. And then the next is sensitivity. So right now, I feel like you're hurt about your person. Take some time to heal. And I would suggest you guys not to get along with some people yet, because if you're somebody that's sensitive or grumpy, you might accidentally hurt someone. So take some time to heal. And the next is prosperity. So for you, you will have fortunate events that will happen. You will have a lot of money. I feel wealth. I feel like God wants you to be abundant, because you could be giving, and they want you to give, to provide for others as well, to provide for the poor and to the person that you're destined to be with. New projects. So a lot of opportunities will come in for you, and those new projects will make you abundant, will make you rich. I feel like if ever you're gonna start a business, it will grow, or even a channel, it will prosper. That's also what I get. And you're a money magnet, which is really nice. And I feel like God will uplift your energy once again, because really, guys, I see that you have been very sad and lonely, and it looks like the angels are cheering you up, giving you blessings, giving you everything that you want, pampering you, nurturing you. I feel like you just need to open up your eyes, because some of your eyes are closed. Okay? And then I feel like the divine really pity you, pity your sadness, and that's the reason why a lot of new things have been opening up for you, knocking your door. So all you have to do is allow yourself to receive. And in order for you to have this welcoming vibe, let go of the grudges, learn how to forgive, how to forget, and then accept that past is past. And it's already over. You just need to be appreciative and see yourself as a lucky person, because you're not gonna deal with the same person anymore. And you just need to realize that this is not your person. And yeah, you'd really don't settle for less next time, the angels say. Just be appreciative of the present moments and live with it, and you will have these things that God will give you. But remember to listen to your heart. Learn to heal. Learn not to be regretful about the past hurt and mistake, because it's the way that we grow up and we're learning in this world. So congratulations, because the blessing that is coming in your way is obviously prosperity in terms of money and love life, based on your reading, that you will meet your ideal match. But this person will only come to you if you're willing to accept. They will not let you hurt someone, okay? They want you to be receptive of what will come, okay? Because they want you to be happy, okay? Don't be afraid to love again. Not all people will hurt your heart. That's what you need to remember, number one. And you will end up being popular if you're gonna ask about your channel and so ever that you want to ask. Alright, if not about your YouTube channel, so first could be your business can be popular. You can gain a lot of clients. That's what I'm gonna say. So congratulations. Just keep on being a good person, you know. Don't be hurting just because you got hurt, because I don't believe that you're a hurting person. You're a loving person, you're a nurturer, you're a giver. So keep that good vibe, keep that good attitude of yours. There's nothing wrong to give. We just need to give towards a real person. Okay? The right person, I mean. Alright, so is there anything else? They say that's it. So anyway, thank you for watching, those who chose 1, and sending you all peace, love, and light. Bye. Hi guys, for those who chose number 2, which is the King of Swords, here is your reading. So let's see what is the karma of your person for hurting you. Now, this is the overall theme. You got clean it up. I don't know why I sense the word introvert, but we'll check. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so we may know what is the karma of the person of number 2 for hurting them. They say sensitivity is important. I don't know why, but we will check with your reading later when we read. They're just giving us messages. I'm not yet reading the cards, by the way, because some people are confused if I repeat, so forth. I'm not repeating, guys. It's just I'm sensing during this time that not all was presented yet. Let's see with your tarot. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so we may know what is the karma of the person of number 2 for hurting them. Another, they tell me, make wise choices, they say. I feel like you really have to be someone who's demanding to change, they say, or you have to change your future. I really feel lighthearted in your reading. Could be you're on to the next level of your life, meaning you're planning finally for your future. And you might meet your future spouse sooner or later. Just keep on, focusing on your job. That's what they want to say. I feel like whomever your ex is, this person spread rumors and lies about you. They're really nasty. I don't really feel like they vibe with you, to be honest. So this is the overall energy, and this is in either way according to the angels. Now let's see about your outcome. I don't know why I'm sensing that you're demanding for more. Probably your partner didn't give you much, or you want more for yourself, you want a lot of blessings and so forth, but we will clarify. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so we may know what's behind the cards presented here. Please help us clarify so we may be able to understand. I'm sensing, guys, that you could be independent. You could be now on your own without this person that you're dealing with. And you start to contemplate about your future even more. Probably in the past, you're not into it. You're just living in the moment. You're just enjoying life. You're just enjoying the fruits of your labor without saving any money at all. So really, you really have a jumpy cards. Could be you're someone who's a go-getter as well, okay? Whenever you see an opportunity, you go after that. That is a good thing though. But make sure to think things over before you head towards it, okay? You just need to know more about your target, because in some cases, because of the wrong decisions in your life, it puts you into a third-party situation, into heartaches, betrayal, so forth. So I feel like you're starting to realize that you have some decision that you made that really created your own downfall, and you realize that. Could be number 2, you already received the karma of what you've done in the past. because past is past. Okay, that's also what I sense. Anyway, I feel like there's a lot of betrayal that happened in your life, and these people who betray you, you thought that they are the one, they are your soul tribe, but then no, they are not. You realize that they are not a loving person, and then they could be the one who created this downfall in your life as well. They could be a hindrance towards your success. Okay, that's what's happening here, and I feel like you could be someone that's controlled over by these people. I think that you're asking for a lot, about a lot of people in your life. Number two, let's see what we got here. So they betrayed you, that's what happened. They could be gossipers, they could be a hindrance towards you finding an opportunity in terms of career. So I feel like whenever you have an idea in mind, number two, they could be someone who's copying you or trying to mislead you, misguide you, telling you that that opportunity is not good for you. And I really feel like you have this intriguing feature wherein if you see an opportunity, you go after it. So what your people are doing is that when they know what you're up to, they're gonna reach for it before you even have it. And you will end up not having it because you don't want to copy your friend. You're a kind person, that's what you are. The next thing that we got is the Ace of Wands. So I feel here that you could be surrounded by snakes, as you can see here. And they see the potential in you. They see you as this Two of Pentacles, like you could have a job. At the same time, you could have a business. And I think that whomever the snake is, or the deceitful one, they really don't want you to be like this. They are jealous of your wealth. Because could be they only have one, they could only have, let's say, a career, but they don't have a business. That can be. There's someone who's envious of your success, of your wealth. Because whomever this person is, okay, they're someone who easily give in. Okay, if ever it's about business matter, they do not give the effort. If ever something goes wrong with their business, they don't do something to make it work. So that's the reason why they are denying their own potential. So it has nothing to do with you. You just dealt with people that are not like you are, and they intrigue your presence because you're somebody that they want to be, but on their behalf, they're not like you. Yeah, this person is one of your friend. I have a feeling here that you're closer to them to the point that you're giving them ideas about your next plan. And that's the cause of your Tower moment. That's the cause why you're not even going towards whatever you plan of, because your person will do something, will just grab your idea and then pursue it, while you, on the other hand, since they got that idea, you can't do it. Okay? That's what happened. This is a deceitful friend, and they're asking you for more. Okay, that's what they're doing, and then on your behalf, you're not happy because you keep on giving them ideas, and you ended up not having something for yourself. I feel like later on, guys, that you distinguish that this person really take your ideas. I feel like you're so regretful about it because in the beginning you trust them. You don't really see your friend as a deceitful friend because you love them, you're closer to them. As you can see, you welcome them in your circle. And you have a lot of potential, a lot of choices, opportunities, but all of it is gone because you have been giving to this person. Well, for some of you, your friend could have reached your goals and your dreams, which ended up you being like this, like in their old energy before. You just help them accelerate. And you see them as a businessman or woman now, while you, on the other hand, you're the one who suffered. That's why you ask, because the idea came from you. And with the Knight of Wands in reverse, I feel like you got cheated on, you're so sad, you're now envious of their wealth. Like the world have been shifted. That's what happened. And I feel like you question them about what they currently have. I feel like you confront this person. For some of you, you did it. Okay? And what will happen to them? I feel like either they got your business, someone that you really like, or they got a person that you're in love with. That can be about love, connection, so forth. And then truth is being told here. I feel like there's a conflict war that happened between you and this friend of yours. So with this Queen of Wands being here, so I'm sensing like they're happy seeing you, like they suffered. Because that is their old energy, and now you are on the same page as they are in the past, which you don't have anything, and then they just left you without nothing. And I feel like you can't get your idea back. That's what happened to you, because they just got your idea and they hold it tightly to them. If this is somebody who stole your lover, they just have your lover still now. If ever they stole your idea and lover, things will end, they say. If ever it's a business, it's not gonna grow. I feel like they will dealt with someone that's gonna control them to the point that they won't be happy. And I feel like with this Knight of Chalices reverse, yeah, their business will have a downfall because of this controlling person. They will also encounter someone that is as deceiving as they are, which will cause a downfall of their company or their relationship, and they won't be happy because I feel like they will be forced to leave their business or their partner. They won't have what they used to have. That's their karma for stealing your ideas and for stealing your person. Okay, so this is the outcome. Outcome is the Seven of Pentacles. So obviously they will run out of money because out of nowhere someone will just come in and steal their money, their wealth, or even their person. With the Hermit in reverse here, I'm sensing like, yes, they will not see it coming. This person, whomever will do that to them, will just run away. Okay, and they cannot have it anymore. They cannot even fight, see? They can't even fight for it. Like with the Moon, it's just all of a sudden. It could be a burglar or a thief that suddenly stole something in the company. Okay, that's what's happening. And with the Strength being here and the Moon, I feel like it will be an inside job. That's what's gonna happen. Like this person will pretend to be as part of the group, and then will just took something, and then I feel like they will realize that something is stolen when it's too late. Like they will not know the secret. To be honest, they will just know it when it's too late. The next outcome is a Wheel of Fortune. So, if ever this is about a case situation wherein they stole your person, they say they will end up in a relationship wherein they're always arguing, and this could be a fast relationship because with the Four of Swords in reverse, they didn't think about it. They just go after that connection, and they didn't know the person yet, but they agreed to be in a relationship, yet they are not really. I feel like this person that they have, actually, I feel like not their type. I feel like the girl or the guy will not like them, while your person is someone who's deeply in love, and whomever that they're dating is so cold towards them, very arrogant vibe. So with this, it's attacking their love life if ever this is a love connection. And it is Knight of Pentacles reverse. So the karma that they will get, as I told you, they will have a downfall. with regards to money, if they stole your idea. So they won't be a boss of the company. They will be forced to let go of that position because they're surrounded by snakes. So that's, oops, sorry about that. And let's see about the charms, what it has to say. Another. So anyway, here are your charms. So for some of you, this could be someone who took your person, okay? That can be, because I feel like this person is so in love with that person. But yet, I feel like whomever your person is, I feel like that is their bad karma. Because this person is somebody who's demanding, controlling, manipulative. That's what I see. And if ever it's not a case situation, they will be played by somebody. There is someone in the company that's gonna steal their ideas, they say, or will steal their money. Could be partnership in a company. Then they will end up losing that job, that business, whatever they have. So with this one, I have a feeling here that you're learning to be a mature person, not to give your ideas to others. And I feel like out of nowhere, number 2, you will find a partner that's really destined for you. If ever this is about a love connection, okay? I feel like the blessing is that you will find someone else if they stole your person. Oops, sorry. So we'll check with your other cards. I can hardly express myself. I'm sensing like your person can't even talk to you because of what they've done to you. They just leave you behind, as you can see here. And they made others hate on you. To be honest, so their bad karma will be, they will be manipulated. They will be controlled over by somebody in the company. And what will happen to them? From riches, they will become poor. And this is your card. You got Clean It Up and then King of Swords. So this person could have, trick you to get whatever idea that you have. And then after that they got it, they could have cut the cords, they could have blocked you and leave you behind. That's what they did. And same goes is what's gonna happen to them. They will be mistreated. Somebody will get their person, or someone will get their company, and they will end up not having their company. So let's see what else we got here. Daily practice. The more you practice your new skills, the more comfortable and confident you become. So I'm sensing here like right now you just need to focus on you. I feel like you have a new project ongoing and you could be doubting about if it will be successful or not. So they say that relax, okay, chill. You just need to practice. You just need to enhance it even more so that the presentation will be great. And then the next is success. Congratulations, you did it. So I'm sensing like for some of you, you're still crying about this person's doing. Because I feel like right now you could be focusing on creative activities or something that will uplift your vibe. Because whatever they've done to you, it really hurt you. But after this, they say you will be successfully overcome this, overcome the pain and heartache that this person have caused you, they say. And you just need to learn your lessons, the angels say, so that things will not repeat again. Because I feel like you have a good heart. You have been giving to others. You even give your ideas. So next time around, please be mature. Whatever idea that you have in mind, it's the divine's gift for you. It's not someone else's gift. If you just felt drawn that you have to share this to certain people, then that's a moment wherein you should share. But if it is only for you, don't give it to anyone else, please. That's what I want you to do. Next time, learn from your mistakes, okay? Don't be overgiving too much, they say, because look at it. It affected you full time, right? So is there anything else? They say that's it. So anyway, thank you for watching, those who chose to, and sending you all peace, love, and light. Bye. Hi guys, for those who chose number 3, which is the Two of Pentacles, here is your reading. So let's see what is the karma of your person, number 3. And this is the overall theme of this reading. You got new life, and you also have co-create. Let's check with your cards. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so we may know what is the karma of the person of number 3 for hurting them. I feel like whomever your person is, they are demanding in nature. I feel like they don't want you to accelerate. They are someone who wants always your attention. I feel like if ever you hurt this person, they search for revenge. They're very revengeful. Could be I feel like could be have an argument, and then this person take it seriously to the point that they revenge on you. I feel like they have a sweet victory upon doing that or hurting you, and they're so happy when they have their revenge. But I think that you learned the lessons the hard way, not to mess around with this person, number 3. And I feel like you're sad that nothing happened, okay? Like, nothing happened to this person. And you can't even express how angry you are, because I'm having a hard time to be expressive in your reading. But let's check with your tarot. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so we may know what is the karma of the person of number 3 for hurting them. I feel like you're someone who always browse your person's social media and you really want their downfall, but I feel like your person is not really having it, okay? And you're frustrated with the divine because they didn't have any karma. So no wonder why you're here. You're wondering if they have been receiving karma. But this is in either way, the overall energy. What is the outcome? I'm gonna clarify the cards. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so we may know what's behind the cards presented here. Please help us clarify so we may be able to understand. I strongly feel, number 3, that your person is, I feel like, have a crush on you, or someone who has deep feelings for you and you're not aware about it. Could be this is your karmic ex, could be your past person, whoever this is. And they have this energy wherein they thought that it's over between the both of you. I really feel like they are a bit heartless, to be honest with you, number 3. They could have put you in a third party and you want revenge, you want a karma because they didn't give you what you deserve, they didn't treat you well, they broke your heart, whatever your reasoning is. Now, anyway, this is the overall energy that's affecting the reading. So, unfortunately, you guys ended a connection, right? And with the 7 of Pentacles, I have a feeling here that you could be fantasizing about your person, that your person should have a downfall too because they could be using you for money, or they could not be a good person for you when you guys are in a relationship, because I don't really feel like you're happy with your relationship and you're still dating with this person. So the angels say, what's the point of you being angry? You must be thankful that this person is out of your life, okay? The star moment had happened. Because if it didn't happen, imagine yourself what will happen if you're still dealing with a certain individual. Because without you in this picture with your person, you're now like the empress or emperor. You accelerated, and that's what you need to be thankful about, that you're going after what you want, you're going about what you're passionate about, and this is what you didn't see with the hermit in here. So what the angels ask you to do, see the blessings, okay, rather than just focus on the hurt, on what you have lost and so forth, because I feel like you're crying over nothing. Because in the first place, a person that you dealt with that is not really resonating with you. This person is demanding, yes, very argumentative for some of you, and that's the reason why you have this downfall, because the divine don't want you to be stuck with this person. So that's why this thing has to happen, that most of you is not together, because this is burdening you already, and yet you're somebody who's coming back. Could be, you keep on persuading this person, but your person don't want you. I feel like, I don't know what it is that you have in mind, number 3, but I don't feel like your person was wanting another connection with you. I feel like you keep on trying to come back, and this person is upset and they don't want it, to be honest. So I feel like you're dealing with somebody that have this dark side in them, wherein if you keep on pushing their buttons, they might revenge against you. That's what's gonna happen. So people may see you in a wrong way, that you're demanding, that you're the one who's hurtful, and so forth, because I really feel like it ended up as an argument with your connection, and I'm sensing like this person could have broadcast about what happened between the both of you to the point that you can't control it, and like you're very sad. That's why you're asking what is their karma for spreading lies and rumors about you, for feel like you're demanding could be this person to bring back the money that they owe, whatever it is, but they're not giving to you. Let's see what else we have here. So your connection, I have a feeling here that you really need to understand why this has to happen, because the angels say, do you know your worth? Because you're worthy of the 10 of Cups. And that's funny, because you have this and you're in the middle and you're in the orchard. You really need to know what you deserve, because I feel like you're conflicted. I feel like deep within you, you still want this person because you keep on coming back, but yet you have an opportunity in the future to have the 10 of Chalices if you will let go. If you will just realize the orchard, why is it you're in separation? Why is it you're not meant to be with this person? Because I feel like the divine is just telling you, hey, this is not the person that's meant for you, the one that you question about. You need to see. You need to cooperate with the divine. You need to be thankful that you're out of this person's life, because honestly speaking, I don't really feel like this is even a good connection to begin with. Like, I feel like it began on with crush thing, okay? But I don't really feel like you guys vibe to each other, and it's really meant to end. So with this King of Swords, I have a feeling that you're still holding on to this connection, and with the Moon, I feel like you put it in a secret. You don't tell anyone that you're still in love with your person, even though things didn't go well between the both of you. And I feel like you're still daydreaming of having them as your partner. So with the star in reverse, it's not meant to happen. Don't push if it says pull. That's the thing. Like, if that person is not meant for you, you have to accept that. And trust the divine that they will give you the right partner in the end. And the next thing that we got is the Five of Pentacles. So with regards to your person, money will be an issue in terms of the karma that they will have. And they will be stuck for a long time not having a partner. If ever they're still single, it's the reason. The reason is because it's their karma. That they will be stuck, they won't have any partner for, let's say, months, okay, could be a year even. But with this Eight of Swords in reverse, I'm sensing like they will be out of depression. They will just focus on work, money making. And with the King of Chalices, I feel here that they will have money, but they will not have a relationship, okay, for a long time. I'm not saying that it's gonna be forever, because I really feel like they will just be stuck. They won't have any lover for, I feel like, 4 years, okay, but it doesn't mean that it's gonna be for a lifetime. That's their karma. So outcome, Ten of Swords reverse, so they deeply hurt you. There could be an argument really, but I feel like you can be able to remove yourself from this hurt that they have caused you, to be honest. You can be able to be at peace. You just need to let go. You don't need to continuously hold on to the wrong things that this person have done to you. Learn to forgive. Number 3. Next is Emperor. So I really feel here what will happen to your person is, obviously, if ever they chose someone else over you, that won't last long, to be honest, and it will cause them to be single, because I feel like during those time they are not really accepting any suitors because they will heal themselves. That's the reason why they will be stuck not having any partner. So the karma that they will get is, obviously, they will be single for some time. But they will be abundant in terms of money, because that is what they're gonna focus on instead of finding a lover. So we'll see with your charms what it has to say. The angels say that let it go, let go of the grudge of the past. It's already over, because it's your hindrance from accelerating forward. Don't seek revenge either, because I don't really feel like your person was into you. There's someone who cut you off, as you can see here. If ever you will return, they will just reject you because they want to move on. Another. So you need to do the same thing. You have to focus on you, okay? Just like what this person did. So with this mirror being here, so I feel like both of you are being taught on self-love. And that's the reason why your person will be stuck on being single, not for the rest of their life, but for a certain year. That's what's gonna happen, because I feel like they will be lucky when it comes to career. That's what I see with your person, and things will be presented to them, like they will have opportunities, and I feel like your soul contract is over. That's why I can't hardly sense your person, to be honest with you. Like, you have to accept it. Like, could be for some of you, you still want this person, but yet you shouldn't be together, as you can see here. Okay? And I feel like you should focus on you. Okay? That's what I feel here. So, could be you're still spying on them. seeing what they're up to and really wanting to write down their karma should be. Could be you're manifesting their karma, but the angels say please don't do that because it might backfire on you. Because you really need to release this. You really need to release this out of your journal, guys. If you want to move on, let go of everything about your person and accept that this person is not in your life now. And they won't be in your future, because I believe that the soul contract between the both of you is already over. And you have to realize that you should be thankful, that you get out of this situation. You should not wish them badly because it may come back to you. So remember to be wise, okay? They say be practical, that you shouldn't hold on to the past because past is past. The more that you cling on to the past, you cannot live on the present moment, neither on the future. You cannot bring past people in the future, especially if they are hurting. Right? Because it will be a hindrance to your growth. And see what happens to your person. Could be you're wondering why you are here and your person accelerated than you are. It's because they let go of this connection already. They don't let the past be a hindrance, to be honest with you. Okay, just be lucky that you're not with this argumentative person anymore, because they could be a hindrance towards your growth and success or even wealth. And that's the reason why what happened is that separation needs to happen. Both of you needs to grow up. And you have to analyze it. If you keep on remembering this person, it could be pushing you to realize your blessings right now. Like, I know that you're angry. Could be this person is deceitful, liar, whatever you call them. Okay? They did something wrong to you, but I feel in your reading they could have changed. And that's why things are going well in their life. And if they haven't learned anything yet about how to handle the relationship, then that's the reason why until now they don't have any partners, because God wants them to work on with their negative attitude. And like you are, they're being reminded of whatever they've done to you so that they will be a better person in the end. And that's what you need to do as well. Okay, because I feel here that you really want this person to suffer, because could be they did this to you, they hurt you, they manipulate you, and it seems in the social media they're doing very well. Okay, because the angels say God wants you to do the same thing. I feel like this person intrigued you to do this too, to move on. And you're asking signs if this person is receiving karma. Well, the karma is that they are single. And you can see that. Because they really need to work on towards their bad attitude when it comes to handling you. And that's why the universe made them stuck and being single. Because they work on with their flaws. So, bad karma, it was attack in terms of love connection. They're single. Obviously speaking, because they really need to work on how to work with somebody or how to be in a relationship, because they're not yet there. They need to be a mature one before they encounter a love connection. So what's gonna happen to them? Obviously a new life in terms of money making. So money is what they're focused on, and they're gonna be successful and wealthy in terms of their coins. So this is your advice, and also you're being asked on to have a new life, to break free from the old cycles on holding on towards the past. Past is past. You need to let go of that baggage and live in the present moment. So here are your advice. So you got helping children. Part of your life purpose involves teaching, guiding, and helping young people. And the next is perfectionism. Polishing your creative project is fine, but don't allow perfectionistic fear to result in procrastination. I can hardly express. I have a feeling here could be Okay, you guys are in a relationship, right? And could be for some of you, you have kids with this person, and that's why you're so angry. And what makes you angry is that it seems like this person don't have any relationship. I'm sensing like, could be with a perfectionism, you could be demanding for the right person. Like you're so perfectionist, not only in terms of love connection, but also in career. So I feel like what they want you to let go of is your perfectionism vibe, and anything that is negative, that's really draining you, because you need to be like this person. Like they are aware of their bad attitude, and you really need to focus on it, the angels say. And I feel like for some of you, you could be demanding, that's why you're coming back to this person. You're demanding to have money from them because you got kids together. So what you need to focus on is your kid, they say to me. And learn to heal your heart and learn to be patient, because I feel like you're holding on a grudge. You're not really at peace with regards to what happened between the both of you. I know that it's not easy to forgive, especially that they give you a child and then they're not around, and that's another reason why they don't have anybody. I feel like they can accelerate in terms of money making because they have to provide for you and the kid. And that's another reason why until now they don't have a partner, so that they can provide for the both of you. So see also the benefit why the divine is giving them money or being prosperous. But on the end, I feel like they will be single, because I feel like they will still remember how they hurt you, betrayed you, whatever they've done. They will keep it in their heart, but yet they have to move on, and you have to move on as well. You just need to learn the lessons, okay, and learn to forgive. Because it's not good to have a grudge and wishing people badly. Because remember that if you wish others badly, it will come right back to you. So release anger, release pain. Okay? You need to breathe. That's also what I sense. They say you need a punching bag. Especially if you're angry, to be honest with you, punching bag can be a good medium to release that pain that you have within you, your anger. It's better that way, than to keep the grudge forever. Because if that grudge became a lot to handle in your heart, what will happen to you, do you think? And that's the reason why some people could be committing suicide, could be hurting others, because they have this anger within them. And that's the importance of releasing your anger. And some of them, if not hurting others, hurting your budget, because you're trying to find what makes you happy, right? So that's what's gonna happen. Like you're longing for a medium wherein, to forget everything that had happened. And all you just have to do is to learn your lessons, to see your flaws as well, and to fix that, just like what happened to your person, alright? So don't take it so badly that they're doing well with their career, they're so lucky, suffers, and you question why is it there's no karma. There's a karma, okay? There's a karma because they are single. And they just so blessed because they have to give something for your kids. Okay, so is there anything else? They say that's it. So anyway, thank you for watching, those who chose 3. And sending you all peace, love, and light. Bye. Hi guys, for those who chose number 4, which is the Page of Swords, here is your reading. So let's see. What is the karma of your person, number 4? I feel like lack of mentality or attitude problem. But let's check. This is the overall theme. You got to be fair. You have serendipity. and then the young, and then by the book. Let's see what else we got. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so we may know what is the karma of the person of number 4 for hurting them. So I feel like it's more likely for mistreating you, kind of thing. I feel like for some of you are angry with this person. This is an easier way they tell. Because when I shuffle the cards, my right hand hurts. So this person made you cry because my nose is itchy. So it means that yes, this person made you cry a lot. And you're so upset of whatever they've done to you, number 4. Let's check with your tarot. This could be an old friend, or if it's a lover, it's a fling. It didn't last long. They just broke your heart, or they just took advantage of you and then left you for nothing. They didn't take good care of you. That's also what I get. If this is a long-term commitment connection, they just keep you stuck and then you don't really benefit in your connection. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so we may know what is the karma of the person of number 4 for hurting them. I feel like you try to analyze the situation, why your person is like that. Like, I feel like you are someone who's patient towards them. I feel like you're trying to see if they will change or not, so you stayed. This is an easier way, but even though you stayed, I feel like your connection didn't last long because of the attitude problem of your person. So this is the overall energy. What is the outcome? I feel like even though you have patience, I feel like their attitude is really turning you off, okay? Even your family off. I feel like your family dislike this person, number 4. But we will clarify. Angels and guides, they could be hurtful with their words. That's also what I see. So we may know what's behind the cards presented here. Please help us clarify so we may be able to understand. I feel like this person has a disrespectful tongue. That's what I see. Could be they speak bad language, okay? Misleading lies and rumors. I feel like they are low-key. And your parents don't really like them, or your relatives, even your friends, your colleagues, co-workers, everyone that you ask about your person, they don't really like this person while you're still dating. And for some, they just keep it to themselves. And when you guys broke up, you know, people around you just spoke. You know what? That person is nothing, okay? They just try to uplift you, but to be honest, they don't really like your person, number 4. Anyway, this is the overall energy that's affecting the reading. So this is a wrong person to you, according to the angels, because you don't vibe the same way. And I feel here that the angels say you shouldn't be grieving about this individual here. Just be happy that your burden was over, because honestly speaking, this person really drained you. Could be money, could be emotional. They could just use you for something that really... This could be an energy vampire, okay? Demanding persons, also what I get. And again, I sense my nose kind of vibe, like this person really made you cry. Because I feel like you're dealing with somebody that is a manipulator, okay? This person really has a demanding energy and very aggressive one, or... This person loves to control you, and you give them the control over you, over your money, everything. But I'm sensing, like, with this in either way, I feel like they are not trustworthy. Could be you trust this person, you thought that they're honest, but then they're not really honest. I think that you already received some warning signs with your friends, colleagues, family, that this person is not really a good person. You're just not listening, okay? Because I really feel like you have a deep bond together, whether it's friendship or it's connection, relationship. But yet with this Knight of Wands energy, I'm sensing like they play mind games on you so they can get whatever they want. And you didn't expect that because you trust this person a lot. That's what happened between the both of you. So the karma that they will get is that with regards to their dreams, I feel like it will be disastrous, that they will not be able to achieve that because somebody will come to their own life and will steal their ideas. Or there will be a blockage with regards to their dreams and desires in life. And for some of them, if they are someone who's rich, someone might steal their money, their coins. And this thief will just come around, without them expecting that. And for some of them, whomever's a trickster will trick them. I feel like because your story is like you thought that they are your soul tribe, right? That's why you trust them. Same goes with them. The person who will betray them is someone that they considered as their friend or somebody that's close to them. And they didn't know that because they didn't look within. They didn't see this person's attitude first. So what will happen to them? They will be left in the cold by this person. So whatever they've done to you, they will experience the same thing. Okay? Because I believe that they left you in the cold. They took something from you. So what's happening right now with your person, actually they're not spying on you. They're just busy with their own life, being the star. And I feel like they're happy with their life right now. That's what's going on. But yet the karma will strike them in terms of career, they say. Like they will make up their decision not to change their path, or even though, let's say, their career is hard or they're not earning much with their career, they might be stuck with the wrong career. Because Page of Wands is in reverse, they're not gonna accept other opportunities, even businesses, even though there's a potential, they will not go after it. So let's see about the outcome. Outcome is that, they will be with someone who will be deceitful, who will be creating confusion in their life. Whether they like it or not, this person will be in their life. And this person can manipulate them because they are weak against this person. And they have to follow this person because they look highly on this person. And I feel like with the death in reverse here, so I feel like it's just triggering them to change. Or it will make them remember whatever they've done to you, because same thing will happen to them too in the future if it's not yet happening now, according to the angels. So the next karma that they will have is that they will just discover that whomever that they trust that took something from them when it's too late, when they don't have the money anymore, when they don't have the job, when they don't have the business anymore. Whatever they have is gone. And then all that they can do now is look at this person who betrayed them and took advantage of them and leaving them with less opportunity or less money. Let's see with your charms what it will say with regards to this situation. Another detail. So, for some of you, this could be an influential tarot reader. I don't know why I sense that, but I really feel like even though they are tarot readers, they will not see this coming because this is their karma. And they will encounter a person who will mirror whatever they've done to you, or who will mirror who they really are, like a deceitful person, a user can be. So it will attack them in terms of their career, in terms of their abundance and wealth. Somebody will steal something from them. I feel like whomever will hurt them is somebody that they really love. It is Rhodonite being here. And as I told you, they could be a famous reader or somebody that's famous, that's into the spotlight, or I feel like into the same job, but yet I feel like they really have a high rank. And with this one, I feel like the betrayal, they will not know about it. That's what's happening here. They cannot put to rest about what happened between the both of you, because I feel like what's happening, their karma will trigger them to change, will make them remember whatever they've done to you. Number 4. So let's see what else we have. So obviously you're angry because this person, I feel like they manifested you. And when they manifested you, they put you in the dark. They block your potential or your creativity. Could be even career. I feel like career-wise, they done something wrong to you. I feel like you really want to achieve your goals, but yet they keep you stuck. That's what they did. So with this one, I'm feeling that someone that they love, because I feel like you love this person, could be as your friend, okay, or as a love of your life, whatever it was that you consider. But they will also encounter the same thing, that whomever that they love will took advantage of them, will drain their money, okay, their wealth. Let's see. With a theme. So with a theme, obviously with by the book and young. So I'm sensing like misfortunes happen in their life because they did this to you. I feel like they could be your soul tribe, yes, but yet they sway their ways, okay? That's what happened. They thought that whomever they have now is the one that's for them. I feel like this person left you for someone else. Third party situation can be, or just left you because they gonna reach their dreams, because I feel like they're after the material wealth or gain. But I'm sensing like with this Page of Swords, I feel like truth will be revealed. If ever this person, I don't really feel like I can speak. I feel like there's somebody in the social media, if ever that's the case situation, they can't speak. They will have a hard time to express themselves. That's what I'm sensing as well. And I feel like their intuition is up, but yet when they will receive their karma, it will want to return in reverse. Like they will not see it coming. They will thought that the person that they gonna dealt with is somebody that's their soul tribe, because they have to accept the karma, they say, so that they may change. So this is your advice, so you got let go. So whatever this person have done to you, learn to let go of what they did, because they will also experience the same pain that you encounter, they tell me. So if they have stolen from you, just let go of it, okay? Let go of the desire of wanting it back. So first, have that energy of expectation to let you go. I'm sorry, I can hardly speak. Let go of that expectation that whatever they owe you will return, because God will return it to you, and not by this person and other blessings that you may have in the future. The more that you let go, the more blessings that you shall have, because look at this angel have seen you suffer. And it reminds me of what happened when I was hurt because of, what happened to me and my son. I already posted about it, right? And remember that an angel came in and write something in the scroll about the bad karma of that person, and it happened. I feel like an angel saw you suffer and then written about the bad karma that your person will have. So I'm sensing like if ever this is a tarot reader, this person cannot control that, because that's their bad karma. Okay? They cannot see it coming. Is there anything else? They say that's it. So anyway, thank you for watching, those who chose 4, and sending you all peace, love, and light. Bye. Hi guys, for those who chose number 5, which is the Hangman, here is your reading. So let's see. What is the karma of your person for hurting you? So this is the overall theme. You got soulmates. Now check with your cards. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so we may know what is the karma of the person of number 5 for hurting them. I'm more sensing betrayal and heartache. This is in either way, they tell me. You could be an influential person, number 5. And this person see your worth. I'm so surprised that it's in reverse. I don't really accept reversals in this card, but could be they want you to miss an opportunity or they want you to remain stuck. This could be your, I feel like for some of you, long lost cousin. Could be a relative, could be a colleague or a friend. I feel like whomever this person is, they are demanding in nature. Like they could be someone that you thought was supportive, but they're not really supportive. They tried to keep you stuck. They could be demanding more of your time, money, and effort. That if ever this is a lover, that's what they are. That is in either way, they say. I feel like you didn't observe their actions yet because they are your friend or they are your relative, can be, or your colleague that's really close to you, but you never thought that they're using those little things to make you stuck or to suck the energy out of you. I really feel like it's kind of like not a lover thing, but I feel like this person, someone that's close to you, but I feel like you have this feeling inside of you wherein you don't really want to give. Or if ever they invite you in a certain event, you don't really want to go. Like something is off. You have a, I don't know, but I'm sensing like you really have a strong intuition, to be honest, number 5. You can sense if the divine wants you to be with this person, or you have to go to a certain place, situation. But I feel like you listened to your heart, and that's the reason why you gave to this person whatever they want to demand from you. But then in return, in reality, they are really draining your money or your energy even. I'm sensing like it's over now, number 5, like you don't want to deal with them because they are demanding and you don't really like their demanding side. And I'm sensing here that the connection between the both of you is still there. You just keep it to yourself that you don't want them back, or you just don't want to argue with them or deal with them. You're just moving away in silence. So let's see with your tarot. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so we may know what is the karma of the person of number 5 for hurting them. I feel like the betrayal there was, they are somebody who's draining your energy, money, and you saw that this one is your friend or someone whom you can trust, someone who's supportive of you. But I strongly feel here that you are aware that they are just using you as a company can be. And I'm sensing like they're not aware that they're hurting you, to be honest with you, number 5, because I think that they see you as their friend or someone that's close to them. They didn't see their toxic side yet. I think that someone needs to confront them about their attitude so they'll be aware and they may change. 5 is about the number of change. Okay, so this is the overall energy that's affecting the reading. And what is the outcome? Here's the alchemy of your reality, the angels say. I'm gonna clarify the cards. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so we may know what's behind the cards presented here. Please help us clarify so we may be able to understand another. They tell me. So we'll see. So they want to put it there. Ooh. That's a lot. Actually, you're mad at this person because as I shuffle the cards, my right hand hurts. So, in their perspective, actually, they don't really have negative emotions towards you. So, I feel like this is more likely your energy, like you're moving on away from them and you're removing everything that's about them. That's what's going on now. You're following your intuition. Because I have a feeling here that you're analyzing actually whom is your true friend versus the not. And since this person is draining you and you are listening to the divine, that whomever this person is, it's a hindrance towards your success. And they are like a leech, okay? They are controlling you, can be, or they could be someone that is really a blockage towards you accelerating. So for some of you, they could be the cause of your heartbreak, tower moment. I think that they gave you some guidance, and whenever you follow it, you encounter a defeat. That's what's going on. And you discovered that this one, though you have happy moments together, and this is a stable connection with regards to money matters, they say for some of you, could be a trusted friend, or but you're very sad because, to be honest with you, there's a lot of memories, and for the first place, I think that you didn't follow your guides, because I think that what's going on here is that your guides is trying to make you see that this person is demanding of you. Well, you can accelerate without this person, and this person could be a hindrance towards your growth, and that's what they don't like, okay? That you have a potential to reach this 10 of Pentacles, and this person, their intention was why they are in your life, because they want to drain your money. They want to use you, and they want to be there in your success. They want to be considered as one of your friends, okay, in your circle. You're a great manifestor with regards to money, but yet I feel like whenever you accelerate, this person creates your downfall, obviously. So what's gonna happen to them? I feel like it will attack them in terms of money. They have to let go of a job. If ever they have a business, they will have it closed. Because they're not earning anything from it, that's what's gonna happen. They're not gonna be happy and wealthy, they say. I think that since they have been demanding to you, not only to you but others as well, they will receive a lot of demanding people in their life, wanting their attention, wanting them to provide to. So I'm sensing like they are receiving the same thing of what they have treated you, like they will be used. That's what's happening, okay? So this person will end up in a connection wherein they try to work things out with this person, but yet their other half will not give them what they deserve. This person that they will encounter will just give them a heartbreak. They're not gonna be happy there, okay? And with this 8 of Cups in reverse, I feel like they thought that you're there still, to be honest with you. And they're not really aware about their unjust behavior, because someone is saying to them how demanding they are, how controlling they are, and they just keep on doing that. I feel like this type of person thinks that they're always right. That's also what I see here. It's just sad that they didn't see their own flaws to correct their mistakes. So this is the outcome. So for an outcome, I have a feeling here, since you don't have this person in your life, what's gonna happen to you? A lot of opportunities will happen. And I feel like whatever this person have done, it will backfire on them. Like while you receive opportunities, this person is not passionate about life. This person will be stuck, demanding, draining energies, because I'm sensing like they could be someone who's always depressed, very having anxiety issues, and they could be a negative person, and you're just there for them because you know that they have this tendency of being depressed. I feel like you have been there for a very long time. You have been there because you want to help them, but it's not healthy to keep this kind of individual, because they will forever be like your spoiled kid, they say. So let's see about the charms. So they are not aware that by their actions, bad karma is happening to them. They're not really aware that people around them are just mirroring their attitude. So let's see what we got here. Another. So anyway, here is your charm. So for the charm, obviously, you could have ghosted this person. You didn't say that you ghosted them. They thought that you will stay, okay? Obviously, for some of you ghosted and this person could be aware. Just take your story, guys. So obviously, the bad karma will attack them in terms of relations and love life. So their partner will be someone they truly love, as you can see here. But their person will just put this connection to rest, so they will not be shown true love by this person. And I feel like no one is telling them what's wrong with them. That's why they're not changing. They really need to analyze their life in order for them to change. Let's see what else we have here, because some people are like that. Those kind of people wherein they really do have a bad attitude, okay? But yet, there's someone who always think that they're always right. And people are just a negative, okay? I don't really like the vibe of them, because I feel like this is how they see themselves, that they are at peace. They're someone who's not really hurting others, when all honesty, they are really hurtful to others. They are a cause of your stress in your life, obviously. And you're more mature than them, to be honest with you. That's what you are, and I feel like you're moving away from them because they keep you stuck for a very long time in this wrong partnership or friendship. And I feel like the karma for this person will see you with someone else. Will see you reach your goals and your dreams while they are still stuck here, because they're not changing themselves. They're stuck on what they are. And I feel like you move away already from this person. I think that they will know that they have toxicity if they look at their life. I feel like someone will tell them, one of their friends, and they will lose friends. That's also what I get. People are running away from them because they have this toxicity, and they're not aware why they're losing friends. Because their friends really want to be at peace. And I'm sensing with this one, this person could have made you cry, create a lot of tower moments. A very dramatic person, to be honest, and they really love to be on spotlight. They want to tell people that they don't have the money, they don't have opportunity, they could rant a lot, okay? And I feel like this person can overcome things if only they look at themselves, if only they fix themselves. They will be on the right place, but I'm sensing here that the karma that they will get, no one will tell them why their life is not in order. It's just God's pittiness to them if God will show them, or somebody will be sent to be bluntly honest to them that they are draining, they are demanding, so that they can see their shadow side. And one of their karma is that people will leave them. People will realize how dramatic they are. Kinda Shweta's vibe, to be honest, trying to be dramatic just to get attention. And people don't like it, to be honest with you, because people are busy, focusing on achieving their goals and their dreams, while this person wanting time and effort. So some people have to put an effort to give them a time. I feel like most of their friends or even relatives, colleagues, is really tired of this person's energy, because the people that they encounter is really helpful. They're lucky to have it, but I feel like they abuse it too much to the point that they don't want to help your person. And then what happened, this is an either way too, okay? In the beginning it works, and I feel like they slowly realize now that people are not working towards their connection as a friend. So what they have to do is that they need to please these people to gain back their attention. And with this one, I feel like it didn't happen only to you, to be honest, that you got stuck with this person, very demanding nature. So I feel like some people as well is stuck with this person's energy, and this is in either way. So they will be able to let go of this individual here, the control, and they will ended up being alone. So could be this person is social butterfly, they say, but yet, to be honest, people around them don't really want to care about them anymore, because they are attention seekers. That's what they are, and they're energy vampires. And I think that these people, to be honest, they don't seem to care if you have a job. They just want your time. They just want your effort. They don't really understand how important time is for other people. They will lose a lot of friends, to be honest to you. So I feel like one day, someone will be honest to them that they are very toxic. And I feel like they can't take it. They don't want to accept the fact that they are like that, because they always think that they're always right. And I feel like they will be forced by the divine to look at what's wrong with them, because they're not seeing the facts, and they're just trying to get rid of the divine's messages because they don't want to work on with it. And they think that it's not true because I still have friends with me, I still have the colleagues with me. But this is in reverse, meaning the people around them are giving up on them, because people will think that this person is just using them. And these people that will leave them will not see their worth. So the karma that they will get, people will leave them, to be honest with you. So soulmates and then hanged man. So I have a feeling that this person could be clingy, could be demanding of attention, because they want care, they want love, they want nurturing, caring, and giving. And the bad side is that they might be stuck for a very long time with their attitude. And it takes a miracle, they say, for them to realize their mistakes, because they always think that they're always right, even though they are wrong. And that's the reason why in some cases with this, okay, their close family member can be, or friends will tell them, hey, you know what, you're so demanding, you're so dramatic, you're very immature, so that it will really totally slap their face to the core that they need to change. Because I don't really feel like the divine wants them to be stuck like this forever, because obviously they may have a tendency to hurt others as well. just by their vibe. Alright? So anyway, they could be an attention seeker. That's what I feel. This energy is really draining. So anyway, here are your cards. So you got nurture yourself and also motivation. So the karma that they will get is that people around them will first, nurture themselves before this person. They will be ignored by the people around them. And with this motivation, so I feel like what's gonna happen to your person is that he or she will try to get the attention of people, and the people will just listen, but then will just continuously do their work. They will be rejected by others because they really need to change. They really have this childhood vibe in them. So I made it this intuitively. Alright. Will they change? Yes, they will if they will see themselves as a bad person, they say. But they will not change if no one will say something. Eventually they will, but it's too late. What I mean is that it may take them for a very long time, let's say around the 40s, that is when they discover their bad behavior. And it's too late because they lost youth, they lost a lot of friends, I feel like hope in a situation that they can be able to still get their old friends back. They will miss a lot of opportunities because of their demanding nature. I feel like most of these people, number 5, they are spoiled brat. Okay? And their immature energy really attack them when they grow up. And is there anything else? There's no way that you can fix this situation. All you have to do is move away. Because someday this person will realize why is it people are leaving them, and then they will look within. They will taste their own medicine because they will also encounter people that's gonna be demanding of their time, money, and effort. So that's also their karma. So is there anything else? They say that's it. And if it's about a love connection, they might end up with the wrong partner whom is not really loving to them, and they should be the one who make the effort. Is there anything else? They say that's it. So anyway, thank you for watching, those who chose 5, and sending you all ending up with the wrong partner. They keep on repeating that. Okay, and sending you all peace, love, and light. Bye. Hi guys, for those who chose number 6, which is the Magician card, here is your reading. So let's see. What is the karma of your person for hurting you, number 6? This one, this is your theme. So you got chaos and conflict, both ways they tell. You also have the why, and then higher power, and then the fates. This person could be someone that's magical. They could feel like demanding in nature. They could be a spiritual person, but in a different way. Like they use their power to manipulate others. They could have a power to hypnotize others if they are not into black magic thing. They just have this power to charm others, to make people follow them. So let's see with your cards. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards, so we may know what is the karma of the person of number 6 for hurting them. I almost want to say number 8. I wonder why. I still don't know if that pile could resonate because I haven't tackled on with that pile yet, okay? Anyway, so let's see with your tarot what we have here. 8 is also a number of karmic, or could be a cycle. But let's see with your tarot, angels and guides. And that's funny because the Magician card has 8. Look at that, infinity symbol. They have been doing this for fun, I feel. If ever they are someone who's a manipulator, charmer, or dark magician is what I see them. They're not really healthy to be with. I feel like you're aware that this person is also an energy vampire. This person could be sexually attractive, but you're not really into sexuality thing. Now, this is in either way, they tell me. For some of you, this could be an online tarot reader. Now, anyway, this is the overall energy that's affecting the reading and what is the outcome. I feel like they have a lot of likes or subscribers in their channel, but they're using their craft to gain attention. That's what I see here. But we will clarify the cards. They could be very influential. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so we may know what's behind the cards presented here. Please help us clarify so we may be able to understand. For some of them, they could have a lot of money because they have, I don't know why, been giving, could be attention. Let's see what we got. This person could be a manipulator, could be someone whom is making people to vote for them if this is a politician. Now, let's see. This is an easier way for your overall energy. Honestly speaking, my head hurts right away upon holding this card. So, I'm sensing like they will hypnotize people to the point that people will continuously try to think about them, or they felt drawn to this person and they don't know why. They just hypnotize others, and some people don't like it. They try to remove themselves from, let's say, the spell or hypnosis, but it's still there. So that's the overall energy. So I feel like they could have put I don't know why I feel honey. I think that they really casted a spell. Could be a love spell which makes people to feel drawn to them, or so that they will feel loved. That's what I feel here. So for some of you, detect that there could be a love spell here, or some certain thing that this person do, because they're getting what they want. They're so abundant and rich because they could be a politician, they could be a YouTuber that gains a lot of likes, subscribers, but they don't really deserve that, to be honest with you. So what will happen to them? They will have subscribers at the same time haters. And I feel like they are someone which is numbers matters to them. Okay, I feel like if ever someone will approach them negatively, I think that they will not show it. Like, they will just erase that comment and keep the haters, because I feel like they're into, let's say, be famous thing so that they may earn more. And also, if ever they got the money, yes, they could be rich because of their job, but then they're gonna lose their money. Okay, once that they got the money, they will lose it. They might lose everything, even their house. They say catch a flame, or their house may be inside a calamity, or something will happen that make them lose a lot of money. That's their karma, because the angels say you will only gain popularity, you will only gain, let's say, the money, the abundance and wealth if you're deserving of it. But if you're someone who's not deserving of it, you're just casting nasty spells to have it, then karma will hit you one day that you will not have what you don't deserve. And then the next is the Temperance. So as I told you, they long to be loved. They could be casting nasty spells so that they may get attention, they may get subscribers, etc. So the karma that they will get is that they will lose followers. And if ever the people around them realize that this person is attention seeker, not really a healthy person to begin with, then what will happen? People will run away from them. They will lose a lot of number of subscribers or followers. And they will notice that because of the huge amount of followers that they lost. Okay, so this is the outcome. I feel like they cannot stop people from unfollowing them. That's what's gonna happen. They thought that they can control everyone. No, they cannot control it. They say, because I feel like their followers just follows them without thinking first if this person is healthy to follow or not. That's what's going on. So what's gonna happen is that they will lose followers once that their people will look within and realize this person is very negative, so forth, and then they will leave. That's what's gonna happen. And I feel like these people, number 6, cannot accelerate. I feel like once that they have these subscribers or follower numbers, I think that there will come a time wherein it's not accelerating forward. They have to work very hard to gain attention of others. That's what's going on, but still stuck, meaning there could be viewers, but then no one wants to follow them. I feel like they have this vibe wherein they could be a negative people. They could be so demanding. I really feel like their aura is not really healthy, to be honest. Okay, they could have cast a nasty spell. And people don't like the vibe. Oops, sorry. We'll check with your charms. What we have here. One more they tell. Another they say to me. So this is your charms. So for the charm with this mirror here, so I really feel like this person could be a charmer, could be attracting people by their looks, can be, or I really feel like people will see them for who they are. This is their karma. Like they try to be attractive by their love spell, whatever they put on to hypnosis. And people will see how toxic they are. And justice will be served, because remember that you can only have that blessing of having a lot of followers if you deserve that. But if they don't really deserve that, they're just casting nasty spells without working hard on it, then what will happen? They will lose followers. These people will not even focus on what they are. So there will be proof, it is camera, there will be proof that they are not good people. And that's the reason why they will lose followers. That's what's gonna happen. And they will be ghosted. And some of them might lose their, let's say, I feel like house really. Their house might be on fire. Something will end. Because I feel like the abundance and wealth that they got, because let's say because of their channel, whatsoever, they don't really deserve that, since they don't really deserve to have a lot of subscribers in the first place. So that's why their belongings will be gone. If ever they will have money out of it, they will have a sudden loss of money. They will lose everything, they say. Okay, lahat ng napundar, they say. So meaning, all that they invested on, like a house, could be a car, etc. I feel like this type of people also loves to brag. So I think that the universe will try to make their pride lower down, not to be humble, and they need to work hard if they really want to get their finances back. Or their followers back, because I really feel like those enlightened people, once that they discover that this person has no talent at all, or there's no really reason why they're following, these enlightened people will just go away. Because look at that, they're putting this illusion so that these people will like them. That's what's going on. And then I really feel like they really have a bad vibe in them. To be honest, they're so negative. I'm sensing like they are energy vampires because they seek for attention because they have been hurt. Could be people around them don't give them much of attention, and that's why they're looking for attention on a certain medium, and that's where they got attention. They got addicted to attention, which is really sad. And I'm sensing here, so the karma that they will get is that the divine will protect the abundance, meaning there will be a block with regards to their money making. They have to work very hard in order to have it, or they need to prove themselves to be deserving so that they have this overflowing of abundance and wealth. It's like, let's say they're earning a lot of money from where they are right now, like politician could be. I feel like there's somebody who's earning a lot because they are well known, right? But yet they're not deserving of any of those because they cast a lasting love spell or any spells. I think that what will happen, they have to force themselves to work very hard to have money again. Because some of them became prideful because they have a lot of followers. So, one of the sins that you shouldn't commit is being prideful. Because if you're so prideful, you will be attacked in your career field. Either you will lose your job, or either you will lose your money. So that's why don't be prideful. It's a terrible karma. Anyway, this is the theme that we got here. So with the faith, so I feel like they're trying to control people to make them stay in their channel or as a follower. But then I feel like what's gonna happen, they will lose followers. Okay, because the divine knows that they don't deserve it. Okay, they cast nasty spells, so they will be stuck for some time with a certain amount of followers, and they will question why a lot of people are not wanting them. Because people start to see their true colors. Okay, could be they are pretending to be a good person, but then they're not really good people. Get me? So that's the reason why they will receive haters as well. That is part of their karma. They will lose followers that don't really like them because they use magic. Okay, they use their skills in a bad way. Okay, now it's not a good way to create money. They say you need to work hard for it. If you're not deserving of the abundance and wealth, then you will not have it, the angels say. If you have it, though you don't deserve it, it will be gone away from you. Okay? So anyway, here is your card. So you got vulnerability. Listen to your vulnerable feelings as they contain wisdom and inspiration, and then pray for strength to focus on your priorities no matter what. So I feel like with this experience, it's teaching you not to fall on the trap of a politician or smooth talkers people, because I feel like they took advantage of you. That can be, and I feel like you're deeply hurt. Could be because they use you. And what you can do, number 6, avoid focusing too much on them. Focus on your healing work, because right now you're vulnerable. And before believing on people, you should know the details. Okay, that's what I want to say. Could be you got scammed by this person. That can be. And it's really teaching you a valuable lesson to put your walls up before believing. You just need to mend yourself right now, they say. So your person will be attacked in terms of career, in terms of money, in terms of their wealth. They might lose their job, their house, whatever. that is not deserving for them. Is there anything else? They say that's it. So anyway, thank you for watching. Those who chose 6, and sending you all peace, love, and light. Bye. Hi guys, for those who chose number 7, which is the High Priestess card, here is your reading. So let's see what is the karma of your person, number 7. Now this is the overall theme of this reading. So you have exchanging gifts. It's in either way, they tell. You also have chopped wood, and then a change in the wind, and then regeneration, loyal heart, both ways, they tell. I feel like they will have financial loss and they will be very stressed about it. Let's check with your other cards. Angels and guides. I feel like this person could have spread rumors about you, like you're the one who take their money. So we may know what is the karma of the person of number 7 for hurting them or betraying them. I feel like you're angry with them because of the rumors that they spread. I don't know why I also sense multi-millionaire. I don't know who is the rich person. Could be you, could be this person. But I don't really feel, guys, that you chose this person for a reason that you want their money. But I do see here that they're the one who charm you and hurt you. You get me? You're not someone who's gonna steal money from people. I don't believe that. I sense that you're somebody whom is a shy type and you don't ask help from others. That's also what I feel. If ever you will ask help, then that is on your danger zone already. That's what I see. So we'll check with your cards, angels and guides. Please provide guidance for the cards so we may know what is the karma of the person of number 7 for hurting them. Another, they tell me. So we'll see. One more. I feel like you are an independent person. Like even though you're not as rich as this person, I feel like you can find your own way to make money. Sorry. Suddenly my nose bagged my camera holder. So anyway, this is the overall energy that's affecting the reading, and this is in either way, they tell. Now, what is the outcome? I'm gonna clarify the cards. Angels and guides, please provide guidance. For some of you, they are the one who stole your money, okay? If they are not rich. So we may know what's behind the cards presented here. Please help us clarify so we may be able to understand. If ever the case situation is that they are poor and then they see you having a lot of money, they could have used a spell or they could have hypnotized you to want them so that they can take advantage of you, because I don't really feel like in your end you're the one who did it, but I strongly feel like they use you. For some, as a sex partner can be. Just take what resonates. Number 7. This person plans to reach out to you. That's also what I sense. Okay, so anyway, here is the overall energy that's affecting the reading. Oh, I just arranged the camera. I accidentally knocked it with my nose. Okay. Anyway, this is the overall energy that's affecting the reading. And the angels say to me that could be your person. Let's say if they are multimillionaire or if they are rich, okay, they will lose their money. They will lose everything that they have. They say to me, why? Because what will happen to them, they will be attracted to somebody whom is a lover here, who will drain them financially. Because as you can see here, they're earning money and they have someone who is by their side, but yet this person is gonna eat all their money, and then this person that they're dating will leave them moneyless. They will not have money. Okay. Anyway, first card that we got is the Three of Pentacles. So obviously, I feel like they are in a date zone. And I think that they wasn't able to save some money for the future. And now they're so angry with their partner because they lost a lot of money because this person is in vain. Like, whomever that they're dating, they are high maintenance. They ask a lot of money from them. And so what happened is that when they lose money over their person will be with someone else. Okay? And whomever that their person is dating, this person that they're dating is defensive against them. And I think that they cannot stop their partner from running away from them. That is your karma, because I feel like for some of you, you got hurt by this person, you gave your love. I feel like they drained your money for some of you guys, or drained your energy. Just take what resonates, and you're a loving person. You don't really use people for money or any in bad intention. You're just a loving, nurturing person, because we got the Empress here. Empress is well known as a motherly vibe, which is caring, nurturing, and giving. Okay, and sadly, this person don't even put any effort with regards to your connection. This person didn't treat you well, just drained whatever you have. That's what happened here, and my head really hurts. So I think that this person was still thinking about you, to be honest with you, and they still want to apologize for draining your money. But I feel like you're not really looking forward on going towards them, but the angels say in the future you might meet again to make amends. And if ever they stole your money, I feel like the divine is pushing them to pay all the debt that all the money that they drained on you. And let's see, what is the outcome? Outcome is the karma. Obviously, their person will leave them, to be honest, okay? And I have a feeling here that their partner is a waster of money. This person is somebody who will compulsive buying, is what I feel here. They could be buying stuff without thinking at first. It's whatever they're buying is just a trash. That's what I feel. A very materialistic person, not really grounded, to be honest, with the High Priestess in reverse. So the next outcome that they will have is a Two of Pentacles. So obviously, I strongly feel like you could be a power couple with them. If only you're the one whom they have chosen to marry or to be with, okay? I feel like they will realize it now. And what's gonna happen is that they will work very hard to win you back. I feel like they will try to regain back your trust, because they didn't see your worth when you guys are together. I feel like you're not even expecting them, to be honest with you. But you strongly feel that one day this person might come back, because that is what the universe is telling you with the signs. Even in this reading, it's just telling you that, hey, they will come back. I don't feel like they will come back for more to drain you, but if ever they owe you money, they will pay it, okay? That's what I'm seeing here. It's up to you if you will accept this person as a lover, but let's see if they change, okay? If the cards don't give us accuracy, probably what I can say is that it's still up to them if they want to change or not. And remember that a lot of people have been watching these pick a card readings, so different stories, different situation, depends on their person if they want to change. Another. For some of them, they might lose their business because could be they gave their business to the wrong person. That's also what I get. Now anyway, obviously, they will be ghosted on by a person that is just for, sexual thing. I feel like whomever that they will date, this person is pretty, to be honest. And I feel like your person will question, hey, where did the money go? I feel like most arguments will be about the money. Okay? Because your person is someone who's into career with this tiger's eye. And since they love to, be sweet to their person, to the one that they chosen, they keep on giving and giving. And then when they realize that they're losing a lot of money, that starts a drama in their love connection. That's what happened. And that caused a breakup for some of them. So these are the cards. So obviously they gonna date someone who's pretty or handsome. They're so in love with that person. So that's the reason why they keep on giving and giving to this other person. And I'm sensing like they will only discover the true nature of this person, that they are toxic to have, they are high maintenance and so forth. When, with this card, they only have few left. Like they become poor because of the one that they're dating. And what's gonna happen is that I strongly feel like this person might cut them off or might block them, might leave them in the cold, because this person will run away once that, they don't have any money, anything to offer, so you can see here. And that is when they realize your importance, okay? That is when they will analyze their life, and that's why you are in this picture with regards to the outcome. Like you're here, they will realize that you're a good partner, okay? Like they can work with you, but yet I don't really see that you're interested at all. And they have to make the effort to be in reunion with you. Because I don't feel like you like them. Probably you blocked them already. Number 7. So we'll check what we have here. So a change in the wind and chop wood. So I believe that they have been working very hard, to please their person. But there will be a change in the wind, and obviously the change is them not being in a relationship anymore, because whomever their partner is, that will be a hindrance to their growth. They haven't been able to save money for themselves. They can't even build a business because a partner that they had is draining their money. And this will be in reverse, like they won't be in a relationship anymore because their person will leave them. That's their karma. And then with the High Priestess being here, so I feel like you're someone whom they see as a worthy person to have, because in the end they will see you in a good way. They see you as a marriage material person, and they will fully regret on leaving you behind, on choosing someone else over you. Whatever they've done to you, they will regret that. Because they will see your value once that their person left their life, or once that their person is draining their money and not really caring about their financial struggle. Okay, now this is the outcome. So you got creative expression. So the angels say you could be dealing with an introvert, they tell me. And I feel like your person, on the other hand, in order to get you back, I believe that they're gonna express by creativity. If you know that this person is a singer, could be a painter, could be they write poems, whatever they do, I think that it's about you, because they want to return back to your life, and I feel like you're aware about that. Open your heart to love. So I feel like you have been receiving signs that this person will come back in your life. And the divine is just wants you to open your heart for forgiveness, because I believe that I do want to make amends with you, but it's really up to you if you still want them to be your partner. To be honest with you, with this reading, it didn't show if your person will change, because it's a different situation for each and every one of you. But still, the ball is on your court. But all the angels want you to do is to accept forgiveness, okay? And you deserve to be happy, they say. You just don't need to settle for less. That's what they want to say. And this person is trying their best that they can to have a courage to apologize to you. And you, on the other hand, is finding courage to forgive. So is there anything else? They say that's it. So anyway, thank you for watching, those who chose 7. And sending you all peace, love, and light. Bye. Hi guys, for those who chose number 8, which is the Wheel of Fortune, here is your reading. So let's see. What is the karma of your person number 8? This is the overall theme of this reading. You got Imagine. You have Happy Happy, both ways they tell. You also have Go the Distance. You also got Unfinished Symphony, Peace, and also Breathe. So we'll see with your cards what it has to say. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so we may know what is the karma of the person of number 8 for hurting them. This could be a sexual person. They could be someone who will do anything for money. They could be someone who's not an achiever. And I feel like if ever they will be involved in a relationship, they will just use it for fun, for money, to gain material wealth. That's also what they say. So I feel like whomever this person is, you're not aware that they are bisexual. They dealt with a lot of sex partners because they wanna be, they wanna have stability. I feel like their form of stability is by being with a person in bed. So that is their job, according to the angels. That is where they got their wealth. They keep on repeating. So let's see with your tarot. Angels and guides, please provide guidance. I feel like they have having a hard time during coronavirus or pandemic. They have a hard time to find a customer and they want to reach out to you, number 8. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so we may know what is the karma of the person of number 8 for hurting them. So I feel like you're somebody who took this person seriously. And you don't have any idea that whomever this person is, they are sexually driven or they have this certain job that you don't know about because it's a secret job. It's their sideline for some of them. So this could be they gotten an STD. That's also what I get. So you got a 2 of Wands as your overall energy, and this is the outcome. I'm gonna clarify the cards. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so we may know what's behind the cards presented here. Please help us clarify so we may be able to understand another. This person could have lied to you or cheated on you. Could be they posted something in social media that they are with somebody else, but to be honest, they are with their customer, okay? Because it's their sideline, but it doesn't mean that that is their partner but yet they gave their body towards that person. That's also what I get. They could be someone who loves to make others jealous. Because of their beauty or their charm. But yet, the angels say their body is not good. Like it's dirty, they say. They could be loving to post in social media about their body, which is not really healthy. And that's the reason why some of them will receive a karma of having STD, because they brag about their beauty. Anyway, so this is the overall energy that's affecting the reading. So I feel like with regards to this person, you don't really know where you stand. Okay, because you're so pretty or handsome, and I feel like all that you did was to go in with the flow, and I feel like you really have emotions towards them. But I feel like it could have been very difficult for them to accept your love. They know that you're serious, but they let it go because I feel like this person thinks that they are unworthy of you. That's why they let go of this connection. They're not really serious about you. I feel like it's because you don't know them that much. If you will know for sure, you will not want them, because I feel like their sideline job is really a secret. That's what's going on. So, you guys, there's chemistry between the both of you, but then this person left you in the cold, spill your cup, and choose somebody else. This is what happened in your connection, and I feel like they leave you hanging. Could be they ghosted you, they didn't tell you the truth that they are involved with somebody else. They could be dating other people, and I feel like they didn't return back to you, to be honest. So that's the reason why from being in love, you turn your cup. You're not in love with them anymore. So yeah, they made you undecisive. I feel like you're sad because could be you're invested in this connection, okay, and yet you don't really know what's up with this person. Could be your spirit guides are telling you about them, of having sexual partners and so forth. And I feel like you're really sad. You don't have any closure with regards to them. I feel like it took some time for you to finally recover with this Four of Wands, to finally rise from the ashes, because I strongly feel number 8, you really love this person. You don't even see them as just a sexual material. You know, you're fully invested. Yet sadly, this person is deceit, okay? And yeah, you have a hard time to move on. So judgment will happen one day. I feel here that if they use you for money, they will lose money. They will lose everything that they got. Money, phone, whatever things that they had. Even phone, it's material thing. Anyway, next card is a Nine of Swords, reverse. I feel like what will happen to this individual here, they will meet someone who's very demanding, very draining of their time, money, and effort, and they really need to make the move. I feel like whomever that they gonna date is somebody who's not really caring about them. So whenever they are sad and lonely, I feel like this person will be angry at them. Why are you again lonely? Why are you lazy? So for a person that has a bad mouth, I feel. Always complaining around, always ranting. And some of them cannot rest because of this person, and I feel like whomever their partner is, they will just be treated like a sex material, but not really a lover. That's why they're not treated well. It's like they are just a servant in this person's eyes, okay? And I feel like your person, on the other hand, will be very afraid of the people around them, because I feel like people have sexual fantasies over them. That's what I'm feeling here. And I feel like they're really hiding their secret that they have been through with a lot of people. A lot of people tasted them already. And with this card, King of Wands, I feel like one day the truth will come out of whom this person really is. I feel like they will have nude pictures all over the sites. Okay, that's what I'm sensing, because they have a lot of sexual partners. So what's gonna happen? Their sexual partners have photos of them, and then one of them could be nasty enough to post something in, let's say, porno sites. That can be. So that's what's gonna happen to this person. Like, their secret will be exposed to the point that they will be afraid to show themselves to others, because people will be aware that this person is a sex material. Anyway, let's see. This is the outcome. Outcome is, I'm feeling that you will not see it coming. I don't really feel, guys, that you see this person as a sex material with this Queen of Wands. You really genuinely love this person, not because of their beauty, but I really feel like there's really chemistry between the both of you. There could be a good conversation, and you really respect them. But sadly for them, the karma that they will get exposed. All their secrets. That's what's gonna happen. And for some of you, you're not gonna be aware about their karma. You're not gonna see it. Probably only those people that are looking on those sites will see. Really depends on your situation. So we'll check with your charms what we have here. One more, they tell. So anyway, here is your charm. So for the charm, what they got here is that this person could have ghosted you and could be posting that they are with someone else. They made you jealous. And I strongly feel like they put this connection to an end, okay? So they will have this burden wherein their secrets will be revealed out of nowhere with this mushroom here. Okay, and then with this one, I feel like if ever they are bisexual, because I feel they, some of them could be, majority, about 98% of them are bisexual, to be honest. So based on sexuality, it will be revealed as well. Okay, so we'll check what else we got. So obviously, I feel like with this person, they could be a performer. They could be someone who's charming and attracting others. And I feel like you guys could be dating. And both of you really think about the future, but yet this person just blew it up, okay? Didn't accept your love offer, because obviously speaking, if they are just wiser, they could have chosen you because you offered the world to them. You can change their life. You can change their life from selling their body to somebody that's, not on that kind of level, you get me? But they made you cry. They could have left you, and they saw that. They saw that you're sad about them dating someone else. So they encounter really a lot of people. Well, they keep you stuck and waiting. That could be. But then I feel like years pass by, and then I feel like you realize that you really need to get out of this connection. Could be this person is manipulating you to stay, or could have you love spell. That can be, but it didn't work anymore because the divine made you walk away from this person and try to reach your goals and your dreams instead of you reaching for them. And the karma that this person will get is obviously they will get involved with a partner that will not treat them well. This is a very manipulative energy is what I see here. While you, on the other hand, you will have more money, more income because you will be focused on your job. This person will lose their dominancy. I feel like they will even lose their dignity because as I told you, someone will broadcast their secrets. So they might end up being single for the rest of their life due to humiliation. Okay, that's what's happened to them. And as I told you, they might encounter a manipulator that will keep them stuck, as you can see here. And I feel like they have issues with regards to their family. That's why they sold their body. They didn't treat their body well. They just let it, abused by people. I really feel like they made others use it for sexual fun. I really feel sad about them, because they lost self-respect. And I feel like the divine sent you to this person because God wants them to change, wants them to be a better person. But sadly, they didn't accept that offer. It's like you're like the escape rope from this bad habit, okay, that they had, or bad job. Anyway, for the cards, this is the theme. So I'm sensing here that you are more at peace on where you're at. Okay, but still, I feel like you're undecisive. You still want this person back, but yet the divine wants you to let them go. Because it's very dangerous, especially if they got STD. Okay, for some they got it because they really need to cut this thing off. I feel like God really wants them to quit their job. The job that is, very bad for them. And I feel like the divine is making them see that it's not making them happy. It created their humiliation. And they're being taught on to love themselves. So with this Wheel of Fortune, I feel like this is you. They have been given a chance to change their fortune by you. But sadly, no. They chose to be in the reverse position. They chose not to accept you in their life. So that's the reason why they received this bad karma. So let's see about the advice. Express your inner truth. So I feel like you could have expressed your feelings towards them, and that's why suddenly they become cold. I feel like it has nothing to do with you. They just didn't see their worth. I feel like they think that you're good enough for them. Let's see what else we got, editor. So I'm sensing here, if only they change, I feel like they are destined to write their story. That's what I see. So some of them are really bisexual, to be honest with you. And that's the reason why it could be you're a straight person and they are not. That can be. Just take what resonates, but I have a feeling here that they chose a wrong path and God is still directing them on towards the right direction. Because this is their life purpose, they really need to share their story. They need to share it so that they can direct people on towards the light. Currently, right now, they are not in a good place. They have been giving their body to people, even during coronavirus, they say. And some of them got COVID already, and some of them got sick due to STD or any transmitted disease. It is to pin them down, to make them realize or be aware that they shouldn't be doing this kind of job, they should try something else, because I feel like they have a talent to express. They could be very creative. They could have this talent to write, and they just didn't discover that. They have a talent, yet they thought that their body is their, what do you call this, is the source of income, but it's not really healthy, especially during pandemic, they say. So I think that by this pandemic, they're slowly realizing that they need to change their fortune. I hope that they change. I feel like they have this capacity to change. Number 8. Is there anything else? They say that's it. So anyway, thank you for watching, those who chose 8. And sending you all peace, love, and light. Bye.